Good morning. Today is Saturday, August 28th, 2021. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Omega. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Welcome back to the most unique live stream daily ritual on the internet. You have made your way to the lost magic of Jesus revival. What you're about to experience is an archaeological reconstruction and anthropological revival of an ancient Christian rite from the 1st century AD. It comes from the Bruce Codex, a document recovered by archaeologists beneath the sands of Egypt in 1769, containing 2 lost books of the Bible, containing the secret magic teachings of Jesus to his apostles in the 1st and 2nd books of Yahweh. This morning we will be opening the 21st Treasury of Light from the 1st book of Yahweh. I'm Reverend David Griffin.
I'm Reverend Leslie McQuade.
And this is the lost magic of Jesus revival.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend. Glove. So this morning I want to point out we have the hot air balloons here again. They're kind of way off in the distance over here, but they're out this morning, and you can see them right over here, right between the cane. It's very, very small for you, perhaps too small. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel each breath as it pours down your throat. Feel the new sensations as each breath spreads throughout your body. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be, and grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into omega earth. I call on you in the east, alpha. I call on you in the west, omega. I call on you in the north, alpha. I call on you in the south, omega. Oh.
Alpha.
At omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
And the path of the age between. Sunrise.
And sunset.
And the path of the sun between. Birth.
And death. And
the path of life between. Alpha.
Omega.
This morning we begin by reaching out to the angels in the invisible. Angels of the 21st Treasury of Light, attend. Watchers, we know your names, so stand aside and grant us entry into the 21st Treasury of Life. Ozaz. Ozaz. Eloise. Eloise. Azaias. 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 Let the watchers withdraw, and let us enter into the 21st treasury of light. And there are 12 heads in my Father's treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. Shining angel, head in the place of the east, we invoke you with your secret name, Zozo Ze'ai. Zozo Ze'ai. Zoho Zai. Zoho Zai. Thozazak Sai. Thozazak Sai. Naoza Iai. Naoza Iai. Marazaz. Marazaz. Ozaez. Ozaez. Ozaia. Ozaia. Oza, Oza. Oza, Oza. Oschozoza. Oschozoza. Azaiaos. Azaiaos. Naya Ozaze. Naya Ozaze. Aenazaz. Aenazaz. So we completed our journey to the places. And at length we came into the place of the midst, the place of the middle, the place of the center, the place of the Father of the treasure of light. O Father of the 21st treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name, we invoke you. Oazi Ai. Oazi Ai. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human liberty worldwide.
Establish human liberty worldwide.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
And establish a pro-human future.
Establish a pro-human future.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
Of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
Of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
Our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
And break up the monopolies strangling our freedoms.
Break up the monopolies strangling our freedoms.
All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God Force energy. As you have more God Force energy within you, so you are better able to see the clear path that has been laid out in front of you. You know, there's a particular reason why the hinge is cut the way it is. I've had some people ask, why do you not trim the grass first before you make the pattern? Well, that would not be a good analogy. You see, the analogy is that I have cut into the hinge here, is that when you take a path, you see, your way is straight and clear. It is obvious. And yes, there are many paths you can take. But what happens when you get off the path? Well, for most people, it doesn't look that bad, does it? You can still walk through it. It's kind of rough. And there seem to be some other obstacles in the way that you might not have noticed before. But you notice that when you're on the path, it's different. On the path, it's straight. On the path, it's clear. On the path, the only time you have a decision to make is when there's a clear break. When there is a clear path for you to alter your direction. And sometimes you come to a place where you have many options you can take. And other times you find yourself in a place where the only option you can take is just the one path you're already on. And that's why the hinge is cut the way it is. Because I'm teaching you something with the way the grass is cut. I'm teaching you that when you travel on your path, when you know what your path is, the travel is easy. It is obvious. And when decisions are to be made, they are decisions between this and that. But when you're in the rough, when there is no path to follow, when you have nothing but the wild to look upon, and no way to judge which way is right or wrong, that's when you need God Force energy the most. Because it is God Force energy that shows you where your path is. God Force energy that helps you cut that path through the rough, that will be your easy road to travel. And how do you make your easy road to travel? Well, it's made of your own creation. You must be the one to decide, and then you must cut the path, and then you must follow it. Knowing what path it is that you need to take is going to be much easier for you when you breathe in God Force energy, because as you breathe in that energy, you are making the divine connection. You're making the connection to your source. And when you're connected to Source, when you know what your past is, when you know where you came from, where you're going is much easier to see, because you're either going away from what you were, or moving towards what you are becoming, or looping back to what you know you need to be. Whatever your path is, know that traveling your path will be much easier if you make your constant companion just one more deep breath of God force.
Thanks, Leslie, for that beautiful message on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning. If you'd like to know more about the lost magic of Jesus, drop by our website at alphaomega.church and download the free ebook we've prepared for you. Once again, that's alphaomega.church. We will see you again tomorrow in the hour of sunrise, and until then, as always, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.